Yo, welcome back to another one with Shy. Today I'm giving y'all some more sauce. This one is for my beginners using Logic Pro X. This is one of my favorite DAWs to use. One of the most industry standards, however, is Pro Tools. A lot of people know that, but this is one of my favorites. It's very user-friendly. Both of them are, but I just love how this one looks and how it operates. So I'm gonna go ahead and give the sauce to the people that are trying to get familiar with it. So first things first, as you can see, I got tracks for days. So first I'm gonna select anything that says verse. What I'm gonna do next is just right click, and then I am going to go down to where it says create stack track or create track stack right there. And then I'm going to make sure it is a summing stack because that'll just combine it all into one. And then I'm going to name this verse stack. So, and it also gives us an audio bus for this as well, but I'll get into the automation very shortly and tell you what that is. All right, first I'm gonna move my recording track up top because I like that to be first, and then I just drag it wherever it goes. Next, I'm gonna do the same thing with all the hooks and the ad-libs with the hooks. If you have a Mac, you can just double click, or if you have a mouse, you can just right click and then do the same thing, create track stack. All right, next we have the hook stack. So I'm gonna go ahead and press enter, and then that'll just combine it. Ooh, look at that. So now it's not an eyesore. It looks very lit, very professional. And that is just a way that I like to organize when it comes to this, because I'm a very organized person. I like to be, 95% of the time. So we got that like that. That's my first step, which helps with the organization, which is create your stacks. You got to do that first. You got to do it. All right, next, as you can see, it has the yellow, which is the automation. So I can go ahead and select that. The next thing I'm going to do is click A. Now this is going to bring up all the automation. It looks like I drug the beat in here as well, but you can always take that out too. So what I'm going to do first, since I have it starting about this point, I can create some type of automation to make it more fun, make it louder, make it quieter, softer. I'm going to show y'all. I don't care about your triggers in the show off the female box for I'm in the house, it's a photo shoot. When I'm stepping out, it's a photo shoot. When I'm at the trap, I'm gonna do something lit, and I'm just playing around with it. This is really pretty much what it's for you to just have fun with it. I don't care about your triggers in the show. It's time to get the camera, we heating up. I'm gonna do something lit right here. It's time to get the camera, we heating up. Some black girls, mommy, I don't care about your triggers in the show. It's time to get the camera, we heating up. So I'm gonna do something like this and just bring it back. I don't care about your triggers in the show. It's time to get the camera, we heating up. I don't care about your triggers in the show. Box flowing like a river. I don't care about your triggers in the show. It's time to get the camera, we heating up. Some black girls might be hitting, we don't give a fuck. Is that a beam or a flash? I don't know, you better duck. Gotta keep it onyx on me, cause they always cutting up. When I'm in the house, it's a photo shoot. When I'm stepping out, this shit go hard. So the next thing I'm gonna tell y'all real quick is a hotkey called Command S. Now I do this to make my quick saves, and then let's say there's something I don't want to do, like let's say I just added this, I can just Command Z and that'll take that dot away, or it'll undo anything that you just did, which is lit as well. So that's my next tip. Leading on to the tip after this will be my fade tip. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the automation away so it's not looking scary anymore. It could be scary to some people, but it's really lit. It's really your friend. It's time to get the camera, we heating up. And I may do something with the beat right there too, so it can just be spicy. But I'm not gonna get into that. It'll take a few minutes, but I'm just trying to get the sauce to y'all real quick. So let's say, look, let's say right now I'm trying to fade. It won't let me fade. I keep getting this thing that wants me to move around. I need help fading. So what I'm gonna show you first right now is something you can either select the track that you want to fade, or you can fade the whole thing. So what I'm gonna do first is just flatten this. So I hit this where it says A, which shows me all the different takes. Now if it's a take, it will not let you fade, so you have to flatten that. But first things first, before I flatten anything, the first thing I'm gonna do is double click once again. And then I am going to go down to where it says track header components and then select track alternatives. All right, when you select track alternatives, it'll apply these arrows to all of your tracks. So next I'm going to select duplicate, because when I do this, I am actually going to make edits to the duplicate version, and I'm going to leave the original alone. So I'm gonna duplicate this, and then what I like to do is do edit. So that'll let me know that I'm in the edited version or I'm in the regular version. So I'm gonna do edit. And then next I can go ahead and flatten the stack, or I can flatten the track. So I'm gonna go ahead and select flatten. And you know how I say you can flatten either or. I had multiple selected, so it went on to flatten out more than one, which is pretty fine with me. So now, as you can see, I am able to do my fades. Now, if yours hasn't populated yet, and without moving the marquee and the pointer tool and all that, you can hold Command and comma, and that will bring up your preferences menu. Another way to do that is to select Logic Pro X, preferences, go to general, and then you'll see editing. You'll see the different boom, 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 different tabs. Click on editing, and then where it says pointer tool and tracks per bytes, select fade tool click zones right there, and you'll be able to have that easy access to your fader. And now, as you can see, I have multiple selected, so it's going to fade both of them the same way, which is cool in times. But let's say I just want to fade one, then I can do my little thing. You can cross fade. You can do whatever type of fade you want. You can make it like round. Just have fun with it. Whatever type of fade you looking to get out of it, just do it. So I'm going to show y'all. Time to get the camera, we heating up. I don't care about your triggers in the shower. It's time to get the camera, we heating up. Just some black girls, mobby hitting, we don't give a fuck. It's time to get the camera, we heating up. Just some black girls, mobby hitting, we don't give a fuck. It's time to get the camera, we heating up. Just some black girls, mobby hitting, we don't give a fuck. Is that a beam or a flash? I don't know, you better duck. Gotta keep it onyx on me, cause we always cutting up. When I'm in the house, it's a photo shoot. I'm stepping out. And what I'm doing is clicking and then dragging over. So that's pretty much all you gotta do, is just click and drag over. And that is pretty lit. Command S to save anything like that, anything that I need. The next thing is C, which, let's say I'm selecting this little area right here. C will hold that in place or turn that off for you. The next thing is W that I like to use, and then I use this for tracks if I want to get like in tune and in depth with the recording, the little wavelength, then you'll be able to see that within W. The next thing that I can show you is B, and you'll be able to see everything that you have on here as far as your EQ, your controls, and whatever else you have on your different stacks or whatever lines you have. So B is pretty lit. T will bring up that menu if you're looking for other things. Another quick thing that is very lit as well, let's say I want to cut like right here. Let's say I just want to split these two up. I can just come over to my scissors or just hold here. I can even show you. Let's do the pointer again. I can come over to the scissors tool and just quickly cut that. So you can just click whatever you want to slice, pretty simple like that. And then that's real lit too. When you select T, you'll be able to see all the different things that you may need. Another one that's pretty simple is the mute. So I can just come down and mute everything or unmute anything. That's pretty lit, pretty simple to do. All right, so the next thing you can do is just right click on one of the tracks, and this will allow you to speed up or slow down whatever you just made fade. So let's try this one and see what it sounds like. It's time to get the camera, we heating up. So that one's pretty cool too. You just double click or right click, and then you'll be able to remove your fade in, remove fades, and then speed up or fade in. So that's pretty lit. It's time to get the camera. It's time to get the camera. Let me go back a little bit. It's time to get the camera. 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 It's time to get heating up. Just some black girls heating up. Just some black girls mobbing hitting. We don't give a fuck. Set a beat. It's time to get the camera. We heating up. Just some black girls. It's time to get the camera. We heating up. Just some black girls mobbing hitting. We don't give a fuck. Set a beat. Then I can do the same thing right here. I can slow it down or speed it up. So this one slowed it down, which is lit as well. Flash. Let's get it. We don't give a fuck. Be more flash. We don't give a fuck. Be more flash. And that's just me playing around with it. It doesn't really fit for this song, not this part in the song. Maybe I could do it to the beat or something like that. So that's how you pretty much speed up or slow down. You just select on that area that is highlighted, and you'll be able to do that, crossfade, and different things that pertain to fading, which is super lit. The next thing I'm going to show you all is this little drop down arrow right here. You'll be able to change the arrangement, markers, signature, and tempo of the beat. Let's say I'm at this point in the song. I just picked this one right here. Let's say I'm at this point in the song. I can just select that and change the tempo. Let's see what it sounds like. Get the camera, we heating up. Just some black girls, get the camera, we heating up. I'm gonna do it like over here and bring this one over. Get the camera, we heating up. Just some black girls, mobbing hitting. We don't give a fuck. Better be more flash on, no, you better duck. Alright, see, it doesn't really fit right there, but that's pretty much how you can change the tempo in your song. Let's say make it smaller. The camera, we heating up. Just some black girls mobbing hitting. We don't give a fuck. The camera, we heating up. Just some black girls, mama be hitting. We don't get the camera, we heating up. Just some black girls, mama be hitting. We don't give a fuck. So that's how you change the tempo if you're wanting to change your tempo. Right now, I'm not doing that. I'm just playing around with it. The next thing that I use pretty often, I would say, would be actual markers. So you can come in and drop as many as you want. And you'll be able to move them within. So I can just be like intro. And then I can have that part actually like right here. Let's say this is my intro. Then I can be like verse 1. So this just makes it easier for you to find everything. And then I can just be like hook. And you can count your bars, be like up to 16, 18, whatever your bar count is. And then you can just add them and just keep adding them. Be like verse 2. This is another thing I do when I'm organizing, and then when I talk to, because I have my mentor as well, so when I'm talking to my mentor, they may be like, all right, go back to this part in the verse, or go back to this or that. And instead of me actually going through the whole stack or looking, I can just be like, okay, cool, let's start from like right here, or we're working on this section, and I'll be like, play with me, I might just throw you off the roof. So you have it like that. That's pretty lit and pretty helpful. So I love using the markers. You have the tempo right there as well. And then even without that being open, you can still see everything you got going on, and it just makes the process so much easier when it comes to being organized. All right, y'all, so the last tip that I'm going to give you for right now, y'all like for part 2, if y'all liking the sauce so far, the next one I'm going to give is pretty much showing you how to create a preset. So let's say this is one of my custom presets right here. So all I have to do is Command N, and when I make a new project every time, then I can select this and I can show you how to do that as well. What I'm going to do is go ahead and select this whole area right here, from start to finish, files, bounce, project or selection, and that is going to create an MP3 reference track that I like to say. I send my reference track as well as everything that I would need to be edited for mix and mastering to my engineer. And that is another video that I have on my channel as well that y'all can go watch if you need to know how to send it correctly to an engineer so that they can put their magic taste on it as well. If y'all like this video, make sure y'all leave a comment down below. Do not forget to subscribe so you don't miss any more heat from my channel. And y'all let me know any other videos y'all want to see. Until next time, I love y'all. Y'all stay blessed. See y'all in the next one. Peace.